Test. Test, 1, 2, 3.
it really?
At this time, please remain standing. Graduates and guests, will you please remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem? You got one there and one right above you. Graduates, you may be seated. Good afternoon and welcome to Linden High School. Before we begin, we do have a couple of announcements to make. First of all, this is the first year that we are actually live streaming graduation ceremony with the help and support of Ms. St. Clair, our video productions core, our teacher, as well as the FACT Consortium. We're able to produce our graduation ceremony to you friends and family that were unable to make it this afternoon. The second I have an announcement. And just for those people that may feel a little cramped in today, in the auditorium right now, we do have the event going live. So feel free to go to the auditorium if you need to. Second announcement, we do have air. It's been a long time coming. Would like to thank the Linden Community School District for their support of the sinking fund. Without that and without your support, it would not be possible to have what we have here across our campuses in the city of Linden. Mr. Colito, members of the Board of Education, faculty, parents, family, friends, and graduates, welcome to the Linden High School commencement exercise for the class of 2017. Graduates, today you complete a journey that began 13 years ago when your parents dropped you off for your first day of kindergarten. There was joy, excitement, and nervousness. Believe me, today is no different. The next journey you embark on will bring you face to face with some tough challenges. There is no doubt that your parents, family, friends, teachers, and coaches have prepared you to face these challenges. As you look back on some of your accomplishments, experiences, and the fun you had at Linden High School, take the time to remember the relationships you've created. These relationships were created during discussions with teachers, eating lunch with your classmates, riding the bus to athletic events, walking the halls of Linden High School, or texting your friends during one of the many snow days you've had. Reflect on the exciting times you spent over the past 13 years, and look forward to what accomplishments you will make in the years to come. This afternoon, you will conclude your time at Linden High School. Congratulations. Throughout it all, you have demonstrated a strong will and a commitment to excellence. It has been a wonderful journey, and I want to commend each of you on a job well done. At this time, I would like to introduce your senior class president, Ms. Therese Walterhouse.
Good afternoon, family, especially my sister Grace over there, friends, faculty, and the graduates of 2017. Now, I know some of you may have missed seeing me in any actual classes this year, so I would like to start by introducing myself. Hello, I'm Teresa Walterhouse. My best friend is an 18.9-pound cat, and I am the president of the 2017 graduating class. My years in high school have been some of the best times and some of more challenging times, and I believe perhaps most of us could probably say the same thing. However, I've been blessed to meet and grow with the people sitting before me throughout the years. Thanks to some puberty, some of us even got good looking. Tyler Hoberling, where are you? Who are you? In all seriousness, the school and the staff at Linden High School have been a true blessing to not only me, but to other students as well. So I would like to say thank you. Thank you for putting up with our everything is inappropriately funny stage, our helpless sophomoric stage, our done with high school but still have 1 year left stage, and our senioritis stage. While preparing my remarks, I learned that one of the earliest known commencement ceremonies was in 1642 at Harvard University, with only 9 commencers. The ceremony was less about outside speakers and more about hearing from the students themselves. Those graduating would give speeches in Hebrew, Greek, and Latin, as well as disputations or formal academic debates on philosophical questions. I will not be doing that. So my cousin's fourth in the class. Elizabeth, do you want to come on up here and give us a few words? No? Okay. So if you haven't paid attention these last 4 years, I urge you to pay attention to what I say now. Raise your hand if you've ever heard the phrase, failure is not an option. Okay, hands down. Now raise your hand if you've ever heard that failure can be a friend. That's what I thought. Well, friends, I have good news and I have bad news. The bad news is, no matter what, we will fail. That is inevitable. The good news is, we will fail. That is inevitable. Because without failing, we will never learn what not to do, and we will never discover our ability on what we can do. So my lesson is this. Failure can be your friend, not a good friend because no one likes to fail, but a loyal one, because with each failure comes a great, valuable lesson. In the loving words of my father, embrace the suck. Embrace your failures, because if we want to reach new heights of achievement, we cannot let the fear of failure derail our efforts. If we're concerned about being compared to, criticized, or judged, we cannot thrive. We must let our voices be heard. We must expose ourselves to these risks, otherwise we are limiting our potential and our growth. I've learned that we can't do only those things that make us happy. We must accept the burden of trying, falling again, and perhaps even failing. However, we must rise, because our struggles serve as our tuition to greatness. I want to say that going out to conquer the world will be easier than we expect, but we will be tested. There will be times when we find ourselves crying in a dark room to our cat, eating way too much ice cream, and having a pity party. It is then, more than ever, that we have to remember that our setbacks and failings are not forever, and how we respond in that moment of doubt will ultimately determine the outcome of the test. I would like to conclude with a quote from Theodore Roosevelt that I believe sums up our obligation to ourselves. It is not the critic who counts, not the person who points how the strong have stumbled, or the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the person who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust, sweat, and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming. But who does strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms and great devotions, who spends themselves in a worthy cause, who at the best, in the end, the triumph of a high achievement, and who at the worst, if they fail while daring greatly, so that their place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who never knew victory nor defeat. Congratulations to us, class of 2017, and as always, go Eagles. One more thing. I would like to give the deepest sympathies to our neighboring high school, Fenton, for not winning the district title, but LGVS, let's go win states.
Thank you, Teresa. I would like to direct your attention to the north end of the gymnasium as Mr. John Bennett directs the Linden High School Wind Ensemble as they perform Arabesque, arranged by Samuel Hazel. Thank you, Mr. Bennett. And thank you, seniors of the Linden High School Wind Ensemble. Nice job. Would you please help me welcome the valedictorian for the class of 2017, Miss Emma Wabel, to address her classmates.
All right. Board members, administration, parents, family members, and class of 2017, welcome. As I sat down to write this speech, I couldn't help but think how LHS ruled our lives. Over the past 4 years, we've spent countless hours in this building. Athletes devote after-school weekdays for practices and games. The marching band practically lives here on weekends. Club members sacrifice sleeping time for student council and NHS. And the yearbook classes faithfully photograph every after-school event. To name just a few of these commitments we undertake as students here. With everything we do, it's a wonder we ever leave the school. Our experiences here at Linden have taught us that we should always dress in layers because each classroom represents a different climate. We learned to support our sports team both in the hardest victories and the most bitter losses, Fenton, except for soccer. Following our basketball team to as they claimed the district title. We learned to stick out our elbows and fight for the last cookie in the Monday Munchies jar, and to share 2 bathrooms with 400 other kids, even though the school has 4 or 5. These past 4 years have shaped us, taught us more than the mitochondria as the powerhouse of the cell. We've learned to have compassion, joining together as a community to celebrate Mr. Cargill's life and working to help his family support themselves. We've learned the importance of inclusion, cheering on Johnny as he scored for the basketball team. We've learned to connect with other generations, doing service work in the elementary schools and nursing homes and hosting the LOSI Senior Dinner. We've learned the importance of giving back to the community, collecting socks, detergent, and other household items for the less fortunate. This year, we move on from high school, but we can't leave these lessons behind. We need to carry them with us. In high school, our paths were already chosen. We all took gym, math, art, English, and health. We were told when to eat, when to walk, when it was or wasn't okay to go to the bathroom. There weren't too many decisions we got to make on our own. We were ruled by the bells and the buses and the most irritating bomb threats. This year, we get to pick our own destinies. It's our turn to make those decisions about the classes we take or the jobs we work that will direct us towards our careers and the lives we want to live. Each summer for cross country, we choose a super cheesy, kind of motivational quote for the back of our t-shirts. And one year we had this one that said, "The start is what stops most people." In any aspect of life, there's always fear of starting something we aren't certain to win. What if we fail? We've been lucky enough to have safety nets. First of all, our parents who have picked us up more than we even know. But if we didn't make varsity, there was always JV. And if we failed a test, we could retake it. But what about after high school? What if we don't get into the college we want? What if we don't get the job we applied for? This fear is what stops so many of us from even trying. And yes, it's scary. Yes, we might feel lost at first. But that just shows us how much more we need to try, how much risk we need to take, how much we need to push a little harder and never ever give up. We need to be bold in the start and keep starting again and again and again, however many times it takes. Freshman year, we came in terrified. We were no longer the big, bad 8th graders who ruled the school. We were back at the bottom of the food chain. In order to acclimate, we turned to our community. Our administrators, Mr. Dretsky and Soselski, made sure we were on track to graduate. Our teachers became more than instructors. They became our motivators, our guides, and even our friends. Our class advisors organized unforgettable events for us to experience. Our friends motivated us to perform at our best, not just in school. And our families supported our accomplishments and sympathized with our downfalls. As we leave high school, we won't be alone. The same people we have to thank for helping us through the past 4 years will aid us in the years to come. No matter where we go, we can draw support from those around us. These people love us. They have made it their goal to help us grow and thrive and move forward into our own lives. Lives that we'll have to make our own rules for. Lives in which the motivations will have to shift from the demands of our homework to the demands of our dreams. It is time to set the path to reach our dreams and to begin to follow that path. We need to have the confidence in each step we take. Along that path, we will trip. We will have to climb over obstacles. And we will have to pick ourselves up when we fall. We have to learn from these hardships how to derive success from our failures. We will need to find our own motivation to continue when we make mistakes. Every time we get up, and every time we conquer an obstacle, we need to celebrate it. We must use the pride from our successes to push us into the next section of our journeys. So today, as we walk across the stage to receive our diplomas, let it be the first step on our paths. Class of 2017, thank you for everything you've given to me, for making my time at Linden High School unforgettable and the perfect beginning to my path to reach my dreams. Good luck and congratulations.
Thank you, Emma. Now I would like to introduce the Linden High School Ensemble, directed by Mr. John Bennett, as they perform Dream On by Aerosmith and arranged by Mark Breimer.
Sing for the tears.
Every time that I look in the mirror, all these lines on my face getting clearer. The past is gone, it's gone. It went by like just a dawn.
Isn't that the way?
Everybody's got their dues in life to pay. I know nobody knows where it comes and where it goes. I know it's everybody's sin. You got to lose to know how to win. Sing with me, sing for the year, sing for the laughter, sing.
Thank you, Mr. Bennett. It is my pleasure to introduce the Vice President of the Linden Community School Board of Education, Mr. Steve Murphy.
Can you hear me now? Okay. If I sound a little different, it's because I picked up a little cold the other day, Friday, after being out in 80-degree weather all day. I came to the newly upgraded gymnasium here and caught a little cold in process. So it's truly a great afternoon here to have this opportunity to formally, one last time, recognize the graduates of 2017. They've been a special group of kids. The other night, in preparing for the speech last week, I went to a source, Miss Gabrielle Freeman, who I work with at Tyrone Hills Golf Course, and I was kind of hoping to get some sort of goods on the Erica, her sister, and her classmates, you know. So she kind of sits and gives me a little wry little smile, and then so I'm thinking I'm going to get something really good, right? She goes, well, the only thing I can really think is that Erica and her friends are very smart. I said I was never so glad to be totally disappointed. You know, it was a great comment on her part about this class. And we saw it the other night at the Honors Award ceremony. And we saw it previous to that at the Linden Academic Award ceremony, where for 3 years award winners, you had to be carrying a 3.5 cumulative grade point average for 7 semesters. We had 27 of this class that qualified for that award. And to me, that was special. We had another 7 that either did a 1 or 2 year award, so that's special too. So the bottom line was the academic efforts have shown, and different scholarships that were received that day also indicated that. There's also scholarships that were given out that spoke to leadership. And I'd like to address one in particular, and that's to Emma Wable. The one that you got from Bill Hall, on behalf of Bill Hall. Bill was very special to me. 40 years ago, I graduated from Linden High School. I know it doesn't look like it. I still have my dark hair, and I can still fit into my varsity jacket, Mr. Cleto. So, you know, I haven't changed that much. But the bottom line was, Bill was a very comforting guy as I came in as a freshman to say, hey, take you under your wing, and we'll move forward. So this class of 2017, I hope that your leadership skills continue along that path of helping others as much as you can. The other thing I'd like to say is that you, as well as you've done to this point, you can do better. Give you a quick example. My youngest daughter, Callie, was a graduate of 2013. She's sitting out there, right where you guys are sitting. She had a real burning desire to play college volleyball. By 2013 spring, she had received an award, a scholarship award to play locally at Schoolcraft College. She liked that, but she wanted more. So what she did was put together a portfolio, put together a skills tape, and went out and marketed it around the country. And she got a call from West Alabama University. I was very proud of her. We went down, we visited the campus. It was a nice rural campus, much like Linden is, and I thought she'd fit right in there, but I wasn't sure she could compete at that level. She proved me wrong. So I hope you guys prove your parents wrong too, when you reach higher than even they think you're capable of doing. For the next 50 years, you're going to have a lot of responsibilities that you've never had before. Mainly, you're going to have to make a lot of decisions you've never made before. To this point in your life, people have pretty much told you what to do, where to be, and how to do things. At this point forward, it's going to be you deciding where you want to go and where you want to be and how you want to do things. My brother Mike was very eloquent and very accurate the other night in stating the fact that it would be my hope and his hope, and really I think everybody in the community's hope is that you find a job as a career that you can treat, that you really consider to be a hobby and not a job. Because the difference between a hobby and a job is, a hobby you love to do and you really like getting paid for it, but it's not really. A job you feel like you have to do in order to get paid for it. So please keep that in mind as you move forward. Decisions that you make, please use common sense and logic when you decide what you should do. Those are two philosophies that I think will serve you well and keep you from making too many mistakes. Then at the end of the 50 years, hopefully, you'll have enough amassed wealth where you can retire. And then, hopefully, along the way, you've treated your kids well so that they can kind of watch out for you for the next 30 years after that, hopefully. So, keep that in mind. Yeah, I'm on the 100-year plan here, okay? Because I really think that you guys are all capable of being 100 years old. And I really would hope that very much for you. I think there's one way you can get there, that if I want you to join what I call the 3H Club. You've maybe heard of 4H, I know your parents have. We were all involved in it growing up. It's kind of gone a little bit by the wayside with all the different opportunities. But the 3H Club is be healthy, be honorable, and if you do those two things, you will be happy. And so those three things will make for a very, very nice life for you. I'm very confident in that. The one last thing I'd like to say is graduation 2017 happens in June. It happens every year in June. The problem is that there's two other dates that are very important that happen on both sides of it. Metaphorically speaking, it makes a great sandwich. You have Mother's Day in early May, and then you have Father's Day in mid-June. And you guys, graduation, are sandwiched right in between. So, think of that. You're part of a great sandwich right now, right here, right now. So, now that I've got myself hungry, that probably wasn't a good idea. The bottom line is, graduates 2017, you are the class of 2017. Good luck.
Thank you, Mr. Murphy. Now I'd like to take a minute to introduce the salutatorian of the class of 2017, Miss Aaliyah Frederick.
Thanks, stars. Hey guys, well, I actually just figured out it was salutatorian the other day, not salutatorian, so that was pretty cool. But I guess ever since I was little, I always wanted to give a speech at graduation just because I love to talk. So when I found out I would be, I was like so stoked, but then I realized that I actually had to write a speech and I hate writing. So that wasn't too fun. Procrastination, but I got it done. In high school, we have to do a lot of things we don't like, whether that be the type of work in actual classrooms or dealing with situations among friends. However, by doing all these things we don't like, we figure out what we truly love. So let's start with freshman year. Everyone comes in freshman year thinking they're hot stuff because they're in high school, but really you're not. A couple of times this year I literally looked at the freshmen and I thought to myself, oh, I didn't know the elementary kids were coming over today. Because they're just literally so little, they're so babyish and innocent. Well, most of them are innocent, but anyways. Freshman year we're all herded into the same classes, ACL, world history, and all that. You guys all know that. We all do the exact same thing and learn the same criteria whether we like it or not. Next is sophomore though. Sophomore year. Here we get a little bit more diverse, but not much. But at least now we're more accustomed to high school. We've all grown a little bit and we're more familiar with each other. We're still babies though. Most teachers probably still make us take the pass to the bathroom, and we might even have to use the planner that 10% of us actually carried around. And then they send us back to our locker to get it because we don't bring it. Most of us are still taking the general classes though. And then there's junior year. A big year for a lot of us. We've got the SAT and other super fun testing that we just get to sit locked in rooms right after spring break, and that was so fun. And this is when we start branching into the classes that we might actually want to take because we have interest in them. Most importantly, I think junior year is when a multitude of us mature. We find those certain friends and friend groups that we become accustomed to and we just love being around. But one thing I've noticed about our grade is that we all seem to get along well. I mean, obviously there's certain people that you get along better with in your friend groups and all that stuff, but pretty much we're not very cliquey, and I think that's so cool. Not to say I think our grade has some freaking good school spirit. I mean, those Friday nights were pretty fun. I know not all of us went to them, but I say props to us. Those are fun. So to get back on track, junior year is when people really begin to figure out who they are and what they like. It's like going from having your mom cut your apple every day to having to start cutting it by yourself. So thanks, Mom, for doing that. Love that. We all start to find who we are and not care what others think of us. And let me tell you, once you figure out that others' thoughts and comments don't matter, you'll be so much happier. It's crazy. And just start talking to people. I mean, say hi to kids in the hallway that you wouldn't normally say hi to. It's just so cool getting to know people. I've had some pretty sick conversations with people that I never thought I'd talk to freshman year. Lastly, the big kahuna, senior year. I was a freshman my brother's senior year, and at the time I felt so little. And the funny thing is, even now being a senior, I still feel like that little freshman kid sometimes. Anyway, senior year were the big dogs. Most teachers respect us, so we don't need to be watched every second of the day. We can go to the bathroom by ourselves, which is pretty sweet. As Emma pointed out, the two that are open. But senior year, we start deciding our future, which is scary but so amazing at the same time. Because by now, we've mostly figured out what our interests are. And it's so sad when we finish updating our ADPs for the last time, because that was so much fun, and I know how much we all love doing that. On a real note, the sad part is senior year has a lot of laughs, but it's also the start to a world of new beginnings. The awesome part is that after high school, each of us have the opportunity to begin our lives. This is when we get to study and participate in the classes and activities we have the most liking towards. We get to meet hundreds of people and just think some of the best days of our lives haven't even happened yet, and that's so cool. They weren't kidding when they said high school flies by. Nevertheless, the best advice I can give to an incoming freshman is embrace every second of high school, participate in everything, join the clubs you want, and literally just try new things. It's so cool. To finish out, I couldn't have asked for a better 4 years of high school. However, I couldn't have done it without this whole community behind me, so I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart and truly wish you all the best of luck in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Leah. The next individual that I'm going to introduce earned her bachelor's degree from Michigan State University, her doctorate of dental surgery from Ohio State University, her postdoctorate training as an orthodontic specialist from the University of Detroit Mercy. She's a 2003 Linden High School graduate and a member of the Linden community. She's been a great supporter of Linden schools and an advocate for straight teeth. Ladies and gentlemen, giving the commencement address to the class of 2017 is Dr. Nicole Wax.
Thank you for that introduction. Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Nicole Wax. I'm an orthodontist in downtown Linden and a Linden graduate. First off, congratulations on this very exciting day. You all should feel very proud, but even more so, you should feel excited about this being the first day of your future. Every one of you has an endless opportunity to be the best person you can be and have the most amazing life you can imagine. And getting that dream job or having that ideal family or being that amazing person you see yourself being is in one person's hand and one person's only, yours. And it all depends on setting a vision for yourself and being driven to succeed. I'd like to share my point of view on goal setting and determination, and the best way for me to do that is to share my story. Keep in mind my experience is unique to me, just like each of you are unique. Some of you may know where you want to be in 5 years or even 10 years. Some may not know what you want to do tomorrow. All I ask is that if you aren't sure of what your goal is, pick something now, work towards it, and if you change your mind later, that's okay. The important thing is set a goal and dedicate yourself to achieving it and doing your absolute best. As I walk you through my experience from when I was a student right here at Linden to where I am now, I want you to think about how this could relate to your life, your future, your work ethic, and your ultimate goal. I knew I wanted to be an orthodontist when I was 13 and I had braces myself. I had horribly crooked teeth, and what braces did for my smile and my confidence was amazing. When I was a junior in high school right here at Linden, I sat down with a paper and pencil and I wrote down every sort of job that sounded interesting to me. I remember very clearly sitting at my kitchen table and I wrote down the following jobs: interior designer, third grade teacher, orthodontist, etc. I knew I loved kids and that making a difference in people's lives was important to me. That narrowed my decision down to being a teacher or an orthodontist. I ultimately chose to be an orthodontist. At that point, the goal was set. I am going to be an orthodontist. I researched what would be required. First was getting a bachelor's degree with a high GPA. Second was getting accepted into a 4-year dental program and being top 10% of my dental class. And lastly, get accepted into an orthodontic residency program. I went to undergrad at Michigan State University, and my very first semester I got a 3.0 GPA. I was a little surprised because I studied the same way I did in high school but wasn't getting the same grades. I knew that was not good enough to get me into dental school, so I began to focus even harder on my studies. Getting A's did not come easy for me. When some people had to study 5 hours to get an A, I had to study twice as long, which meant cramming was not an option. I had to plan ahead and study daily, even when that meant I had to stay in when my friends were going out. But again, my eye was on the prize, and when you set a goal that isn't an easy one, you have to stay focused. I ended up graduating college with a 3.7. I can say with confidence that that was my absolute best I could have done. And that's the important thing. Do your best. You don't have to compare yourself to anyone else. Just make sure that whatever you're doing, you're giving it your all. So now it was time to apply to dental school. Dental school was extremely competitive, and I didn't get in my first year of applying. I was heartbroken and I was embarrassed. What the schools did not know and could not know was how hard I'd work and how dedicated I was to this dream. I refocused and I said, what do I need to do now to get into dental school? I took some additional advanced science classes, including classes like genetics and embryology, and I also got a job as a dental assistant. I was going to do anything I had to increase my chances for success. I studied and worked in the dental office for the next year and then reapplied. Again, the point is, stay motivated towards your goals. I could have easily chosen a different path, but instead, I was that more driven to move forward. My hard work paid off. I was accepted into dental school at The Ohio State University. Michigan fans, I know this is my strike two. I have a degree from Michigan State. I'm off to Ohio State. Give me one more chance. So now it was time to focus on the next hurdle in my journey of becoming an orthodontist, which meant I needed to graduate in the top 10% of my dental class so that I could get into an orthodontic residency. This was not going to be easy. I was surrounded by 105 of the smartest people I'd ever met. I thought to myself, there is no way that I can be in the top 10% of my class with these extremely intelligent people. So I asked myself, what else can I do to better my application for when I apply to a residency in 4 years? That's right, I was thinking 4 years ahead, just like I did my first semester in undergrad. You have to think ahead when you are determined to accomplish a goal, because every single decision you make now attributes either in a positive way to bring you closer to that goal, or it can derail you from your envisioned journey to your final destination. For the next 4 years, I studied every single day, before class, after class, and on the weekends. I was sleep deprived all of dental school, but failure was not an option. I was laser focused on my goal. I ended up graduating dental school number 7 in my class, not because I was the 7th smartest, but because I worked extremely hard and stayed focused on my goals. You don't have to be the smartest or best or wealthiest person to accomplish your goals. All you have to do is be determined and focused. Please, please keep that in mind. I ultimately was accepted into the orthodontic residency program at Detroit Mercy, and now the pressure was off. But now what? What was my goal now? Well, now the goal was to figure out where I was going to work. Again, I sat down and I brainstormed what was important to me. It turned out that I wanted to come back to the community I grew up in and be close to my family. I didn't want to miss out on the family birthdays and Sunday brunches any longer. As soon as I realized this, I started calling all the orthodontists within a 30-minute drive from here. No one was really looking to hire an orthodontist, so the only other option, so to not sway from what was important to me, was to open my own practice in Linden. Once I realized this, I put my heart and soul into making this next goal a success. But then came another obstacle. I did some demographic studies that most business-savvy people would suggest you do prior to opening up a business. It looked at the area, which was Linden, and considered several factors. The results of the study was a big, clear, red X. No, no, stay away. Linden is not a good place for an orthodontic office. I told myself, this is where I'm from, this is where I want to be, and I'm going to make it work. I made my practice my #1 priority. I sacrificed paying myself. I worked 6 to 7 days a week on marketing, team building, getting involved in the community, joining organizations, and now just under 3 years from opening my practice, the hard work is paying off. I proved the demographic study wrong. Looking back, I don't regret paying the money to have the study done, even though it told me not to open. In fact, it was a valuable lesson because it told me if I was going to be successful, I was going to have to overcome the factors against its success. Fast forward today, I now have a successful practice in downtown Linden, but still, every day I set a goal and then I focus to accomplish it. Even though I just shared with you a very specific story, an experience that is unique to me, I hope it got you thinking. I hope it got you motivated. I hope it helped you realize that everyone starts somewhere. And I hope you walk away remembering these 4 points. 1, choose what your goal is. For some of you, that will be easy. For others, it may take time to figure out. But whether you have it figured out now or not, set some sort of goal for now and then do whatever you need to do to accomplish it. Make no excuses. Make sure that you can look back and say, I did my absolute best. I couldn't have worked any harder. I promise if you do that, you will be successful in whatever goals you set. 2, whatever career you choose, make it unique to you. For me, it's my passion for the community. That's what differs from my office and any other. Find your passion and incorporate it into the career you choose. 3, there will be obstacles in your way, but when you are faced with them, don't allow it to change your direction and lead you down a different road. Simply find a solution to jump over the hurdle to reach the finish line. 4, listen to people's skepticism, but don't let that deter you. View skepticism as an opportunity to learn potential hurdles just so that you can overcome them. Don't ever let challenges derail you. Keep steadfast on your goals. Whatever your goals are, whatever career path you want to take, dedicate yourself to it. Make sure that when you look back, there's no way you could say, I could have done more. Nothing worth doing is easy. It takes hard work to accomplish something that will be fulfilling to you. And today is the first day you begin your journey towards your goals you choose, and I wish you all the best of luck. Go Eagles!
Thank you, Dr. Wax. Honor Guard, if you guys want to take your position, we'll begin the presentation of the class of 2017. It is an honor and a privilege to attest that each of these students before you has successfully completed the Linden High School District requirements for graduation and now deserve to receive their diploma, signifying their graduation from Linden High School. Gabriel Piesco, summa cum laude, top 16. Kristen Studeville, summa cum laude, top 16. Zachary Wernet, summa cum laude, top 16. Mika Mitten, summa cum laude, top 16. Jacob Compton, summa cum laude, top 16. Catherine Reski, summa cum laude, top 16. Abigail Cohen, summa cum laude, top 16. Emma Wabel, summa cum laude, valedictorian. Aaliyah Frederick, summa cum laude, salutatorian.
Ready, Madison?
Madison Page, summa cum laude, top 16. Elizabeth Walterhouse, summa cum laude, top 16. Samuel Ebner, summa cum laude, top 16. Alexis Harden, summa cum laude, top 16. Trevor Varner, summa cum laude, top 16. James Nightingale, summa cum laude, top 16. Jordan Elger, summa cum laude, top 16. Delaney Dubois, honors.
Nice job, bud.
Jacob Kern, honors. Emma O'Keefe, honors. Jacob Gagne, magna cum laude. Kelsey Twomley, honors. Daniel Puttick. Marissa Curizo, cum laude. Logan Kirky, honors. Riley Golembeski, magna cum laude. Josh Beal, cum laude. Trenton Schrader, cum laude. Jordan Crutchfield, honors. Brett Stack, summa cum laude. Devin Shannon. Joshua Mead, cum laude. Emily Botello, magna cum laude. Victoria Callard, cum laude. Brianna Rice, magna cum laude. Chandler Smith, summa cum laude. Catherine Gauthier, summa cum laude. Rebecca Smith. Ryan Montini, honors. Claire Tomarowski, honors. Madison Fender, cum laude. Riker Rivera, honors.
Congratulations.
Samantha Hawkins, summa cum laude. Sawyer Benj, honors. Taylor Moricheski, cum laude. Brendan Burkle, honors. Teresa Walterhouse, cum laude. Jillian Parker, honors. Braxton Breeden. Michaela Stepke, honors. Nicholas Crane, magna cum laude.
I'm practicing.
Georgie Beach, honors. Jordan Einfeld, honors. Tyler Pierce, honors. Marissa Swantner, cum laude. Brittany Huckel, magna cum laude. Grace Gergel, summa cum laude. Madeline Zayan, cum laude. Cole Sarkon, cum laude. Tyler Hoberlein, honors. Lucas Marshall, cum laude. Trevor Wolford, honors. Kimberly Freitas, cum laude. Sterling DeGainer, summa cum laude. Hunter Michael, cum laude. Emily Waltrip, honors.
Let them know who you are.
Nicholas Rinks. Brittany Vargas, honors. Cameron Green. Gibson Gillette Barons, summa cum laude. Ethan Roquemore.
Thank you.
Austin Blythe, cum laude. Ryan Sturberg, honors. Trevor Shannon.
You got it.
Jason Senya, honors. Sydney Graham. Parker Miners. Sylvia Villanueva. Grace Atkins.
Hold on, Andy. It's ready. Log jam.
Andrew Gifford. Kara Beaver. Gabe Nosek. Gavin Lund, cum laude. Kira Hempsall, honors. Austin Malkin. Jessica Dahl, honors. Jeremy Davis, honors. Mallory Jangra. Fletcher Ward, honors.
I'll put this, huh?
Kyle Mikett, cum laude. Maxwell Austin, summa cum laude. Andrew Alvarado Jr. Gabriella Good, magna cum laude. Brendan Kurtz, honors. Taylor St. Laurent. Elliot Rogers, honors. Brendan Dutsey, honors. Morgan Carey, summa cum laude. Ryan Johnston, magna cum laude. Corey Thomas. Ian Crampton, cum laude. Kaylin Perks, honors. Michael Brown. Autumn Roll. Jack Lilleberg, magna cum laude. Taylor Vanderpoort, honors. Drake Millwood. Orville Paget III. Kelsey Knoll, honors. Jacob Bogadine. Tanya Brady. Jake Bargy, honors. Mary Gaskell. Jonathan Falcon. Callie Lovett. Maya Qualls. Megan Oldenburg. Ariana Carrasco. Patrick Kerr. Kira Klosek. Honors. Allison Waters. Jesse Lilleberg, magna cum laude. Skylar Cooch, honors. Brandon Brennan. Jacob Hungerford, magna cum laude. Genesis Allen, honors. Chris Lang. Jade Gallup. Caitlin Nichols. Olivia Allen. Call your name. Tyler Opper. Drew Seifert. Alyssa Kuhn. Andrew T. Weber. Jared Collins, honors. Aaron Beardsley. Kylan Lobbs. Michaela McGorn Hilliker, honors. Austin Bone. Emily Murphy, honors. Honestly, yours is one of Cameron Ruskow. Madeline James, magna cum laude. Timothy Brooks, cum laude. Labria Schott, honors. Lauren McNeil. Jalen Matney, magna cum laude. Carly Poland, honors.
Just get nervous.
Hannah Green, honors. Logan Barker. Lauren Graham, honors. Nicholas Harrison. Brianne Payne. Lillian Miller.
You ready, Kaylin?
Kaylin Kelso. Delina Silky. Hannah Stacy. Trevor Messersmith.
All right.
Brian Reeve. Rachel Casemeyer, honors. Misty Hansen. Frank Allen. Miranda Henrich, cum laude. Derek Dighton, summa cum laude.
All right, Morgan, you ready? Congratulations.
Morgan Fitch, cum laude. Seth Schrader, honors. Emma Kenny, honors. Skylar Stites. Christian Evans. Brianna Turnipseed, honors. Sydney Bond, cum laude. Carly Kraus. Devin Graff. Joshua Abramski. Noah Vermeersch. Mark Harmon. Jacob Gilmer. Taylor Hawk. Anna Stars. Honors. Claudia Baudry, magna cum laude. Noah Mankey, honors. Zach Kritzman, summa cum laude. Ashley Robinson, honors. Gannon Welch. Emily Greenway, honors. Dakota Braun.
Hop up there, Brendan.
Brendan Delisle. Patricia Racknor, honors. Lillian Goodrow. Trenton Strang. Regan Gadaney, cum laude. Jalen Steedman, honors. Erica Freeman, cum laude. Aaron Steedman. Annabella Blank, honors. Dawson Blank. Jeremy Jakes. Taylor Stoolmaker. Aaron Wolf. Jason Crane. Riley Kreppel, honors. Rebecca Walter, honors. Jamin Link. Jordana Martinson, honors. Aaron Sarkon, magna cum laude. Noah Pierce, honors. Emily Pierce, honors. Tara Arquette. And last but not least, Jack Shore, cum laude.
Let Jack sit down.
Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2017. Again, congratulations to the class of 2017. I would also like to thank the teachers of the Linden School District who have guided each of the individuals sitting before us. The teachers who have spent countless hours preparing your sons and daughters to be the very best that they can be. Graduates, today you leave us as educated, successful young adults. We now rely on you for guidance, those words of wisdom and friendship. Take advantage of the opportunities that come your way. Don't be afraid to take on the challenges that face you. You are prepared and you will do well. Graduates, while Leah makes her way to the bell and the honor guard positions themselves for the recessional, I would like to remind you that diplomas can be picked up after the ceremony in the cafeteria. Leah, ring the bell. Pound it. Pound it again.